What's going on, everybody? So I'm trying to get back into the process of actually doing videos, trying on a daily basis. So I got uh, an email from Microprose that, well, as you can see here, the '97 Harpoon Classic, which I played when I'm old, 20 plus, about 20 years ago, uh, is coming back. So let's take a look at it. Announce the return of a naval warfare classic with the. I'm just gonna double tap so I can catch my eyes, Naval Warfare Classic with the release of Harpoon Classic '97. October, Microsoft, the iconic publisher renowned of its deep portfolio of strategy and simulation site, is proud to announce the return of one of the most revered naval warfare simulations all time, the classic '97 Harpoon. The game builds on the legacy of the original Harpoon, offering modern players a fresh opportunity to command naval forces across some of the challenging and dynamic theaters of war in history. Originally released in the late 1980s, Harpoon set the gold standard for naval warfare simulations, and now Harpoon Classic '97 carries that torch forward with the meticulously redesigned features, new missions, and improved gameplay mechanics. I'm kind of curious. It just popped up in my head. Multiplayer? Because I don't think multiplayer was a thing back in '97. I think everybody was on 56K, and if you don't remember what 56K is, be thankful. This virtual for players an experience that is both nostalgic and innovative. All right, so let's click this. This reminds me a lot of the other. I'm trying to think of a strategy game that's I've played a couple of times. I forgot. It's by. I'll post it on the screen because I forgot the name of the game. My memory, as you get old, gets worse. The memory gets worse. Reminds me of that. Okay. Okay. Alright, so timeless naval combat experience. Harpoon '97 players will take command of naval forces, including ships, submarines, and aircraft, across four major global theaters: North Atlantic, Greenland, Iceland, Indian Ocean, and Persian Gulf, and the Mediterranean. Strategic prowess will be paramount as players plan large-scale naval assaults and defend vital coastlines against formidable enemies with over 250 scenarios, including 50 new missions. Wow, okay. Players will find themselves facing dynamic challenges that push their tactical expertise to the limit, from detecting stealthy submarines to engaging enemy fleets with powerful Harpoon. Classic '97 delivers an immersive, intense simulation of modern warfare. So, let's look at the key features. Redesigned interface. You're gonna need one after almost 20 years, right? So, 07, 17. Oh my gosh, it's more than 20 years. That takes us to 2017. So we're like what? Oh man, nearing 30. I feel old. I feel very old. 250 snares. We talked about enhanced visuals, modern polish, realistic naval warfare. Players to engage 100 powerful weapon systems. Microprose committed to delivering strategic depth and realism is fully realized, and it will be available soon on PC in the coming weeks. Now, the most important question that I have is how much? And there's no price on it yet. So let's go back here. I'm hoping that, there's a press kit, but generally press kits just kind of give you just screenshots and stuff like that. Now I'm kind of curious, was this Harpoon 1997? I wonder if Microprose was the original publisher of Harpoon. Yes, I use DuckDuckGo. Oh, you could buy it. Not buy it. You can get it on abandonware. I don't think that's probably going to last long there. I have a feeling Microprose might be like, you guys are going to need to take this out because we're going to be reselling it again. So the publisher was 360 Pacific and personal software services. Okay, so it was Microprose was in the original. But one thing that I do like is that they're taking these old legendary games, right, and then updating them for modern, right? Oh, this one was 1989. Excuse me, so I'm on the wrong one. It would be helpful to look at the right one, right? I'm assuming it's the same publisher because it says it was released in '97, titled a remake, but it doesn't say different publisher. So I'm assuming it's the same publisher. Released developers. All right, it was Alliance Interactive. So again, it's still not Microprose. Now, one thing that I would like Microprose to do is, well, two things. Now, if you see what I'm typing out, this game right here was my all-time shiznits. Oh, I see Fleet Command. Oh, somebody already is selling it on Steam. Okay. Well, all right. I was going to suggest them to buy the rights to this game, but it looks like somebody's selling it. All right. So my main thing that I would like them to do, because they were the original publisher for this, and you guys know what I'm typing around already. Yeah, I'm typing that out. So Star Trek: Birth of the Federation. You can actually download it. There's a huge community behind that. I'll actually put it in the description, so if you guys want to actually get it. So Microprose was the original developer. Now they're a publisher, but also a developer. And I actually had an interview with Bill Chin and I believe another person. I forgot their name. So one real cool thing is if they can get their hands on this game, the source code. Now I know the source code exists, and I think I've talked to Bill Chin about it. But in either case, I would love like a modern, or just remake Birth of the Federation, right? And maybe just do a Birth of the Federation 2. I don't know. I would love something like that. But in either case, I'm glad Harpoon 97 is coming out. One thing that this is making me think is if they're doing Harpoon 97 and they're titling it Harpoon Classic 97, then chances are they're doing a Harpoon 2025 or 2026. A new Harpoon, Harpoon 2. And this is to kind of whet our appetites. So I have a feeling they're doing this because generally if I was a publisher, I'm not going to just, if I'm going to make a game, that's 20 or 30 years, old, I'm going to bring back that classic, right? Update it a little bit, right? Whet people's appetites. So people be like, man, I wish I could do multiplayer. Man, I wish I could do that. I'm like, oh, well, funny thing is, we're actually already making it, and it's coming out this fall. So yeah, I have a feeling that's in the works. So I have a feeling this GUI right here, this whatever they have here, is gonna be Harpoon 2. Is gonna look completely different. It's gonna be modern. It's probably gonna be 3D. Betting it's gonna be 3D because you got like Sea Power and a lot of other games that are probably gonna be competing in some way with this game, Harpoon 2. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this. I really like what Microprose is doing, bringing back this classic, and they're coming out with tons of other classics. There's so many games that they're bringing back. They're doing a B-17 type of game. They released the original B-17. You can go on Steam and just type in B-17 here, and these games are already here because of Microprose. They re-released them. Honestly, I keep telling myself I'm going to buy it. It's $8. And I keep saying I'm going to wait for a sale. It's $8. That's like what I pay for coffee, literally. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Catch you next one. See you then.